Hello everyone, I am Pratiksha Shinde. Today I am going to present Introduction to JavaScript and Features of JavaScript. Introduction to JavaScript. JavaScript is a versatile dynamic type programming language used for interactive web application. Versatile means JavaScript can be used for a wide range of tasks from a simple calculation to complex server-side application. Dynamic type, which means information can be changed frequently, supporting both the client side and server side development and interacting with the HTML, CSS, and a rich standard library. There are a number of libraries and framework built in JavaScript, such as React, Angular, which make development faster and more efficient. JavaScript is a single threaded language that executes one task at a time. JavaScript it is an interpreted language, which means it executes the code line by line. The data type of the variable is decided at runtime in JavaScript. That's why it is called a dynamic type. Now let's look at the client side and server side nature of JavaScript. First is the client side, involves controlling the browser and its document object model. Handles user event like clicks and from inputs. Common library include AngularJS and React.js, etc. In a client side, source code is visible to the user. Its main function is to provide the requested output to the end user. It usually depends on the browser. Client side, it does not provide a security for a data. There are many advantages linked up with this, like a faster response time and a more interactive application. Next is a server side. Involves interacting with a database, manipulating files, and generating response. Node.js and framework like Express.js are widely used for a server-side JavaScript, enabling full stack development. Source code is not visible to the user because its output of the server side is an HTML page. In this, any server-side technology can be used and it does not depend on the client. The primary advantage is ability to high customized response requirement access right based on the user. It provides a more security for the data. Now let's see simple JavaScript code. In this code, HTML tag is the root element of the HTML page. Head tag is typically used for metadata links to style sheet and script. Body tag is used for main content of the page. H1 tag display the heading on the web pages. Script tag is used to include JavaScript code inside any HTML document. Console.log print the message to the browser developer console. To open the browser console to see the hello world message. Features of JavaScript. There are many features in JavaScript. Let's look at them one by one. Features of JavaScript. Lightweight. JavaScript is a lightweight programming language that is used for handling data on the client side. It does not need to lot of memory or processing power. It mainly used for handling tasks in the browser like responding to button click or showing a message. Dynamic type. JavaScript is a dynamic type language, which means variable type are specified on the basis of the stored value. It means the developer don't need to specify the type of variable before assigning a data type to it. Next is the object-oriented programming. In JavaScript, object-oriented programming language are similar to object. It has a method and the properties that can be accessed and used in a different ways. With the help of this feature, a developer can create the complex data structures and algorithms that are necessary for making a modern online apps. Prototype based. JavaScript is a prototype-based language, which means it utilizes the prototypes in place of classes. We can specify any object prototype and after that we can construct more objects with the help of the specified object prototype. Next is the interpreted language. JavaScript is an interpreted language, which means it executes the code line by line. Now we are going to see which type of questions are asked in interview. Let's see. First is, what are difference between Java and JavaScript? Java and JavaScript are two different programming language used for different purpose. Java. Java is a general purpose object oriented programming language used for building standalone applications, server side application, mobile apps, Android, and more. Java application run on the Java virtual machine. Java code is compiled into byte code and then run on the JVM. Java is used in backend development, enterprise level application, Android apps, etc. JavaScript. JavaScript is primarily used as a scripting language to add interactive and dynamic behavior to web pages in the browser. JavaScript runs mainly in the web browser, though it can also be used on the servers using environment like Node.js. JavaScript is interpreted or just in time compiled by the browser or runtime engine. JavaScript is mainly used for front-end development, creating interactive UI elements and also backend with Node.js. While both have a C-like syntax, JavaScript is a static type syntax and JavaScript is a dynamic type syntax. Next question is which company developed JavaScript? JavaScript was developed by the Brendan Eich while he was working at Netscape in 1995. It was originally called Moche, then LiveScript, and finally renamed to JavaScript. Thank you.